I'm Annette Richmond. Thanks for joining me for this episode. If you've ever sat down to record a video or write a post and completely blanked out, had no idea what to say, you're not alone. I hear this all the time. I struggle with it myself from time to time. Today, I am going to share 10 simple strategies to help you generate ideas to keep your content flowing without overthinking or second-guessing yourself. So let's dive in. First one is answer frequently asked questions, or FAQs. One of the easiest ways to create content is by answering questions that you already get asked. Think about your clients, your customers, your audience, even your colleagues. What do they ask you about all the time? One of the common questions I get is, how do I create videos if I hate being on camera? That's a perfect topic for me and one that I use all the time to create content. Go through your emails, your DMs, your comments on your posts, and pull out recurring questions. Make each question its own post, maybe a short video, maybe a simple text post. The reason this works is that if one person is asking, a lot of others are wondering just the same thing. Something that I learned in school, whenever the teacher asked if anyone had any questions, I was often the first one to raise my hand. And then as soon as I asked my question, other people chimed in with the same or similar questions. So it benefited all of us. Another thing that you can do is to share industry news and trends, things that are of interest to your audience. What's changing in your industry? Are there new tools or policies or shifts in the way people do things? What do these changes mean to your audience? Break it down and share your insights. That also helps build your reputation as a thought leader. For me, that might be LinkedIn's tab on mobile. It shows that they are really going all in on video. So if you're not already creating video, now is the time to get started. Studies show that people prefer short, snackable content rather than long text posts or things like white papers and ebooks. And while there are many services that you can use, aggregate services, an easy and free way to keep on industry news is to just set up a simple Google alert. You can set up Google alerts by using phrases or keywords, or maybe a company that you want to keep tabs on. And best of all, it's free. The third idea is to create how-to tutorials or educational videos. If you can teach something, you have an endless number of content ideas. What's something that you do every day that someone else might struggle with? Show how to do a task step by step. Video is good for that. And right now, videos of about 90 seconds work well on most social media platforms. Longer videos, more tutorial in nature videos in landscape formula, of course, work well on YouTube and even on LinkedIn for those more teachable moments. For me, that might be a video on how to create social media videos on Canva. Always remember, if you've ever taught a friend how to do something, you can teach it on video. The fourth idea is to share behind-the-scenes content. People love seeing how the chocolate is made. Instead of always focusing on business, take people on a tour behind the scenes, maybe a tour of your office. I did a video recently giving people a tour of Black Dog Marketing Strategies headquarters, which is my teeny tiny home office. And people really enjoyed watching it to see and get a little peek behind the curtain. If you're a podcaster, that might be your studio setup. And I use this term studio very loosely, as my studio, my podcasting studio, consists of a microphone and a webcam. You can share photos or videos of you working, or better yet, walking your dog, or maybe cooking, or even having dinner with a friend. I used a video that I recorded while out having lunch with one of my friends, and I recorded purposely, and then I used it for an easy transition video that I created a week or so later. Sharing fun content that gives people a peek into your life can help people see the human side of your brand. Fifth suggestion is to repurpose your existing content. You don't have to create content from scratch every single time. Repurpose what you've already created. That might be turning a blog post into a carousel post, or you might take an old text post and turn that into a short video script. Just make sure if you're writing a script to write the way that you speak. If you would naturally say, don't overcomplicate things, write your script that way. Don't say, do not complicate things. Another thing you can do is pull clips from a longer video to share on social media. Platforms like Riverside and Descript use AI to create clips for you in minutes. If you'd like more tips on repurposing your content, listen to episode number 88 on this podcast, where I take a deep dive into repurposing content in various formats to use on a variety of platforms. The sixth idea is to ask your audience directly. If you're not sure what people want, ask them. Post a poll or a question on LinkedIn. I ran one asking, what's your biggest struggle creating videos? And I will use the results of that poll to create future content that I know my audience will be interested in. And as I mentioned before, check the comments on your post. You may find some questions, some inquiries for more information there. And then answer a question from a follower in a post on LinkedIn or a video on another platform. The seventh suggestion is get information from other people's posts. Save posts that speak to you, particularly if they have solid engagement. See what influencers in your industry are talking about. If everyone is talking about something in the news, try a post that ties your business into that news topic. I believe PR folks call that newsjacking. The eighth suggestion is to expand on your own comments. You might be already creating content without even realizing it. Have you ever left a thoughtful comment on someone else's post? Maybe you shared some great insights. Well, let's not let that go to waste. You can expand on your content, on your comment, and turn it into an original post or video. This is yet another reason to engage on LinkedIn and other social media platforms. On to number 9. Talk about something that you're learning, or maybe a new platform or product that you're using. People love to hear about the experience that others are having with a program or a platform. You can also share your takeaways from a book or a course, or even an event like a conference that you're attending. I attended PodFest in January, and I posted about it every day. And my posts got a lot of engagement because I shared pictures of the speakers and other people that I met there that were friends of mine from LinkedIn, and people are interested to see what's going on. Talk about what's working and not working for you. I've often talked about how batch recording videos saves me time. And always remember, if you are recommending products or services, check to see if they have an affiliate program. The last thing I want to mention is using AI to find out what questions people are asking about on search. Answer the Public is a great social listening tool. It provides insight based on the search queries that people are using on Google and other search platforms. You can sign up for their free version, which allows you to do a few queries every day. And don't forget AI platforms like ChatGPT and Perplexity, which will gather information based on your search terms. They can even give you ideas based on the type of content that you want to create. So the next time you think, I don't know what to say on video, or maybe I don't know what to post today, come back to this list. There are always ideas. You just need to always be looking for them. Thanks again for joining me today. If you found this episode helpful, share it with a friend who's struggling with creating content. I bet they'll thank you for it.